That's the end?
Fuck!
To the beach.
Fuck, bro. This episode was lit! This shit started out so slow and got so lit. Oh my god.
I got beef.
I thought they was gonna... He took a dragon. And I'm blaming John.
How many minutes was that?
71 minutes.
He's my boy, but... Fuck! They got a dragon.
They got a giant?
They got a bunch
And
of
they
them.
got a
They got a bunch of giants. They lucky a giant wasn't there. And now they got a dragon. And fucking John caused that shit. They should have been left.
To get a white, to get a dead dude?
They been had to do it. She reached out for him. He reached out and then he looked back and then he decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go fight. Get the fuck on the shit.
This is only happened because the stupid writing decided to put a plot where for all of a sudden out of nowhere they wanted to change the war from her burning Lannisters to her wanting to find proof for Cersei. Where did that
she don't even care about. She could burn Cersei and take Cersei's army. Why are you trying to persuade them? There's no reason to let Cersei live. There's no reason.
It's a plot device. It's a cheap plot device.
They don't. She don't. Whatever. It's
weird.
I can't explain that. Out of nowhere, she went from defeating the Lannisters to I will show.
I see why.
And do you know? Whose plan was that?
Tyrion.
Tyrion's freaking plan, bruh.
He's the worst hand in Westeros. I keep telling you.
Tyrion is officially done with me, bruh. I'm done with him. Kill him. Get rid of him. I'm done with him. I'm done with Tyrion. He is no longer one of my characters. Freak Tyrion, bruh. That's the truth.
Not that serious.
It's that serious. There's a dead dragon.
Tyrion's
She lost.
whack off.
Well, we already.
This whole
a
season
dragon had to die. Maybe even two.
But
not like this. Not like this.
I'm with you on that.
I'm with not like this because they could have left.
One spear. CGI, maybe they said save the budget.
There's something special. There's something about the White Walkers and dragons. They're weak against White Walkers or something. Because that spear should not have just wrecked that dragon like that.
Yeah, but guess what?
The dragon took a freaking catapult from that
that's
machine.
Clearly a different. That's a magic
There's
sheet.
magic sheet that hurts the dragon. I'm saying there's a weakness there or something.
I'm pretty sure a dragon could burn that nigga to a crisp too.
I know, but I'm saying that.
So they didn't even go for him. He didn't even put. I could see that.
I'm glad they
didn't
didn't
even put his life on the line to kill the Ice King.
It was just flying. But look, I see what they're doing now. Obviously, they want her to fucking fight the fucking White Walkers because let's face it, like we always said, if she goes to King's Landing, that's it. First they had the let's play nice, let's be diplomatic. Now it's fucking let's ignore Cersei and fucking kill White Walkers.
And Cersei just chilling the whole time?
I mean, Cersei wasn't chilling. She was destroying her
writing
fucking army.
letters to Sansa?
She was destroying Daenerys' army while she was sitting down, while she was taking advice from fucking Tyrion. But now he killed the dragon, and then he took one. When that dragon comes back, that's gonna.
Cersei is just sitting back drinking wine.
Yeah,
winning letters to Sansa.
She's just sitting back. They're not even addressing her.
They're addressing her in the wrong way. Going to get shit for her to see.
What is that? What is that?
She's not gonna care, bro. I'm telling you.
I know she's. We know. Why did Tyrion should know that?
Tyrion should know that.
Tyrion
should know that.
Why does it? Tyrion says, "I know my sister. I know mine. She's gonna think of a plan of a tribe. Bitch, you wouldn't think that your sister don't give a freak about a White Walker too?
That should have been the first response when they said, "Let's go get a fucking."
Tyrion should have been the one saying, "No, my sister gives no shits about that. Yeah. She wants vengeance and nothing more."
Yeah.
Instead, he's the complete reason.
That's two people out of character, though. Because John, what the fuck is he doing?
John's out of character. Tyrion's out of character. Varys is out of character. The bald guy.
Yeah.
They're out of. What is this? The show built all these seasons showing these characters a certain way.
Littlefinger's still in fucking character.
He's still in freaking character. Sansa, that bitch, still in character.
What's her name? Cersei's still in character.
You goddamn
all the fucking evil people are still in character.
So you're telling me, in order for this show to keep going to, for you have to change the way characters are. That's insulting our intelligence.
2 movies I watched, man. I watched Carlito's Way and I watched Heat, and I stopped them both about 9 minutes before the end. Because I want to see Robert De Niro get away.
Exactly.
And I want to see Carlito Al Pacino make the flight. Not double back to get one last thing. They got me on the limb where I feel like, I had a great 7 years. I had a great 6.5 years. Maybe not so. Bruh, it's bad.
As far I know what you're saying. As far as loving this show the way, loving these characters, they're no longer the characters, bro.
It's bad.
That's
bro.
not Tyrion.
It's bad.
That's Tyrion.
Not that bad.
That is not the Tyrion that I fell in love with.
It's not that bad.
Tyrion was
They're
a
making
mastermind.
mistakes. It's not that bad.
We're not going to stop watching the show. Period.
No, I know that.
We're not. We're lashing out. I'm being emotional, but it's still real.
No, I know.
I
get it. These are warranted shit.
Yes.
The first thing you do when you're going after White Walkers is you make a suit of dragon glass with sharp edges and a fucking porcupine.
No, that's not.
It's glass.
I would have.
They didn't have no time for that.
No time.
Elbow pads.
I would make dragon glass wherever I can. Everywhere I go, I got some dragon glass. I'll have a dragon glass afro pick, bro. I'm freaking child.
Questlove.
Dragon glass, bro. I had dragon glass brass knuckles.
They took some dragon glass. People are out of character. I get it, but
they walking around like the wildlings was like they ain't just mined 1,500 pounds of dragon glass last week. Number 2. If you got a dragon and it's the most valuable thing on the whole world, and it got shot last week with a spear, so all right, fuck that. I need y'all making dragon armor. I need a breastplate for the dragon or some other shit, bro. What is they doing? Not heavy enough for them to die. Not heavy enough so they can't fly, but heavy enough. They don't even have to fly if they can blow fire.
That's true.
Very good point. Had they had dragon armor, dragon still be alive.
Nah, he would have went right through that shit with his evil spirit.
Nah, he would have went right through that. Nah,
shit.
Magic D's, nah.
But my theory is that your man, like you said, Bran is gonna walk into the fucking dragon.
Yeah, I think he will.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna walk.
He's gonna do that stupid
3-eyed raven into the damn dragon, control the dragon, and kill the Ice King in the end.
He's gonna do a dragon like that.
Kill the Ice King in the end. He's gonna become. Bran is gonna become a dragon in
I think
through
that's
the walking.
Happen. I think that's gonna.
What? The dead dragon?
No, not the dead one.
Why not? To fight
right. Because let's face it, the dragon's cool, but it's still an animal, right? But if what's his name?
Bran.
If Bran's controlling it, that's
Bran can control it and then do damage, but he better not kill the Night King. I'll be freaking pissed.
Who do you want to kill the Night King?
He's not worthy of killing the Night King.
That's his sworn enemy.
I don't give a freak. Roll him down a well. Somebody, John or Daenerys herself needs to kill that Night King, bro.
No, now you're sounding like them. That's not their issue.
Your man Theon Greyjoy gonna
I'm
kill
sorry?
the Night King.
John's issue isn't that.
I'm sorry? You don't think Daddy don't want to kill that motherfucker?
I know she wants to now, but this is what they're doing.
I don't give a freak.
This is what they're doing.
There's only one thing
Attention.
Exactly. There's one thing that Danny wants in her life before she dies, and it's to kill that Night King.
I know now.
That's what I'm talking about.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what they did that so they can take their attention off of
Cersei.
Cersei.
And that's
I'm not
bullshit.
taking my attention off of Cersei.
But the show is.
That's what I'm. So don't
get mad at the show.
No, I am mad. Not as
ain't
mad as y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Who's a better foe, Cersei or the Night King?
What do you mean better? You like more
opponent?
Like
for
more
the
dangerous?
Show. Yes.
Clearly the White Walkers are more dangerous.
Right. So they could have knocked Cersei off this season.
Knocked her off.
And then the big fight is the Night King triumphant. They're taking it out of order.
If Cersei sees the Walker and cares, then I'll be like, okay, fuck it. That Cersei's out of character.
Thank you. I was about to say,
okay, fuck it. Cersei's out of character too. Fuck it. Shit.
And then what? We don't no longer have the show.
They're gonna team up.
It's not the show no more. It's not
just
the
a good
show.
show now. Now they're all gonna team up and fight White Walkers.
The show.
It's just the show. It's just a good show now.
All you had to do, look, anybody near the wall that dies, right? Anybody up north dies, comes back to life beyond the wall, right?
Yeah.
So just grab a random prisoner, kill his ass, bring him back to fucking. Why you gotta go get an actual official White Walker?
No,
come on, man.
No. They gotta.
Night King do the raise up shit.
Anybody in a cell at the who's sentenced to death here at the wall? You? Come on, Bob.
Night King, do you think
he gotta pick him up though? He gotta pick him up.
It don't matter.
You could have killed any random dude and took him back to Cersei if you got to take somebody to Cersei.
He got to pick him up though. The Night King got to pick him up. They got to pick him up.
What do you mean? Don't they? No, they
don't just die and come back. They got to raise him up.
If you don't burn them, they come back alive.
They were gonna raise him while they were
like they did the dragon. They were gonna do the power to raise him up.
Yeah.
So the people. So when
that's why when he died, the people that he raised up died.
So when they killed the king of the north,
the army will die.
The king beyond the wall,
turned,
and they had to burn his body because he would have turned.
No,
wasn't people at the Night's Watch dying and getting turned?
No,
without being raised up.
No, they were burning the bodies because Jon knew what was coming.
That's another good point.
They didn't have to.
He did wake up out of the dead.
They would within 16 hours.
One of the dudes who got killed in Castle Black woke up a Wight. Yep.
I don't remember that.
He did. He attacked the Lord Commander. How did he attack the Lord Commander?
I remember that. I thought he came to the wall.
He came? No, he was in there dead, my nigga.
How would he get in? They wouldn't let him in.
But you do gotta raise. They shows him raise him up, but that's contradictory then, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta go back and watch that.
That I remember because he attacked the Lord Commander in his room, and Jon Snow saved his life.
That's how he got Long Claw.
He was in a pile of dead men in that room. He just woke up.
I remember, but didn't he die beyond the wall and they brought the body back, right? I gotta go back and watch it.
I don't know. What does it matter?
Because if he died out there fighting those things, he probably rose up all the dead men, and then that one got up too. I gotta go back and watch it. I want to start.
I don't know.
I think they brought that body back to the wall.
All right. Well, either way, then his theory was fine too. Take somebody out there, kill him, and then wait for the nigga to do the raise up.
That's a lot of you guys. That's a bird's eye view of things.
I understand, man. I'm just you pulled me there. I went there. I'm talking about these freaking characters, bruh. This is inexcusable.
First.
Okay, all right, fine.
And stuff.
All right, look. Don't get. I'm thankful for the show. I'm happy to be here with you guys talking Game of Thrones. I love the show.
It's cool to.
But this is one of the most epic and the most worst seasons ever made.
Yeah. It definitely doesn't have your typical Game of Thrones.
It's full of epicness that no other season has ever had. Yeah, it's the worst writing.
It's resting on what was there before. That's why. But
it's a hollow shell.
It's a reason. What they call him, GRRM, is the reason why George R.R. Martin takes so long to craft.
Right, he's still writing the books.
Over them and completely
the last book I heard.
Stirring the pot and and marinating with the ideas and theories. When you get a room full of people and y'all gotta get it out in the next 3 weeks, break the book out. I should have brought my book.
It's the reason why this guy's the master. He's the one behind this show, and his absence is felt.
1600 years before the show started.
Yeah. They ain't got that blueprint no more.
You know what this show? You know what this season is? It's a beautiful chick that looks good for an hour out of the 24 hours, and then she goes ugly. It's a hard cock that can only stay hard for 10 minutes. It's hollow. Yeah. It's beautiful to look at, but when you dig deep, there's nothing there.
Well, it's like a 2017 movie, and you're like, oh, please don't remake this. Just leave it alone. And it's like, no, we got a new reboot of what. It feels like a reboot of Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? In theaters now, Game of Thrones.
That's crazy, man.
It doesn't feel like that to you?
I feel the writing is dip. The writing dip because he ain't writing and they ain't following his shit.
Writing dip.
And I don't think I feel that way because I know inside information that they're hurrying the shows. I mean, we all know it. We're fans of the show. Even if I didn't know, I would be like, what's different?
I feel the dip. It's resting on what was done previously.
It's resting on the love and affinity we already have for these characters. And maybe they're flushing them down the toilet.
And maybe that's why they decided to end it sooner rather than later. Because the further it goes, it's going to dip some more and more and more.
Would you rather wait 2 years for a strong season?
No.
Or
I'd rather wait 5 years.
I'd wait 5 years.
I'll wait 5 years.
Finish the book.
You know what?
And make the episodes go slow. Finish the book.
Okay, so let me ask this question: is season 8 gonna be backed by George R. R. Martin?
No.
End the season now. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with you just stopping it now. It's not gonna happen. I'm just saying. Then getting worse. I just cut the damages. You know, I would rather have it that way. It's like Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld said, "I don't care." They offered him $5 million an episode. It was unprecedented for television. Come on, Jerry, do another season because they were like, "We're done." Their show was so iconic, they walked away. We're done. We don't want it to get bad. We're putting out good content. We don't want it to start to sully. It looks like they're doing what Jerry Seinfeld didn't want to do. Instead of you going out on the high horse, okay, we can make more money. Let's do another season. But your quality is dropping. It's epic. But what makes this show great? It wasn't epicness because this show didn't have a lot of epicness. It's the little scenes of two characters sitting there talking. That build up. It's that dialogue and build up, baby.
This episode has some good dialogue, though.
This episode has some good dialogue.
It does have good dialogue because it's actually expediting itself, though. Right. It's putting so much into so little time.
I still think it's like you said.
It's
resting on what was done before it.
Right. I don't want to hear stories about when she shot the arrow. And I mean, we saw that when it happened in season 1. But I don't even think that was the instance that she was exactly talking about. I think that happened.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I didn't believe Sansa and Arya. I didn't believe Arya was gonna okay, we'll play a game. She didn't have a stick. She didn't smack her. It would have been a good scene to see the power shift between Sansa and Arya.
Oh, the power shifted.
It didn't. It shifted back because let me tell you, when you're in a conversation, you know how they say in sales, do your pitch and just shut up. The first person that talks is the loser. So this is what happened. Arya asked her a question. Sansa asked her another question. Whose question got answered? Sansa's, not Arya's. Sansa held that power and controlled that power. I'm not gonna play your little game. What are those faces? And then Arya acts like she's in power, but she's answering, oh, I can wear anyone's face. That's the biggest secret she has over everybody, over Littlefinger, over everybody. Nobody's even seen that before. Right. And she's just gonna blurt it out to her sister that she don't even trust.
I don't even think she know what that means, though.
She didn't. But at the same time, if she tells Littlefinger's been around the world enough to know that he's heard of the faceless God and the faceless man.
She's definitely stupid enough.
Very stupid. And I completely agree with what you said when you said, don't do this to Sansa. She's liable to do something stupid.
Yes,
I don't trust the mind games with Sansa, bro.
Right,
she'll mess around and do something very stupid like she did in season 1 and season 2 and season 3.
And just before.
If she does something stupid, she's in character. She does something smart, she's out of character.
I mean, they were trying to build her to change.
Yeah, it was making her grow.
They were making her change and be more wise.
Well, you're right. So if she does something stupid, she's
kind of like
out
reverting.
of character.
Yeah, it's reverting her back to
right. The build-up is.
Why in the world would you send Brienne away?
You know what that was?
I think there's some trickery.
That's
there.
all Littlefinger, bro.
Yeah,
Littlefinger is in still constant communication with Cersei. He
might
told Cersei
leak.
He can't.
He can.
He wasn't there at Dragonstone.
I know, but he was there at the.
Maybe I don't put them past him.
Yeah, he could be the lead.
Varys told Cersei about what he's doing over there in Winterfell.
Where's
the divide.
Lord Varys tonight?
He's at Dragonstone.
Baelish. Varys is at Dragonstone doing some shit.
He just wasn't around.
He wasn't there. I'm talking. Baelish sent something to Cersei talking about what they're doing, and he's the one that baited that for Cersei to invite Sansa, and he knew Sansa was gonna send Brienne because the scene before that, a couple scenes before that, he talked about Brienne getting between the two sisters, who's the loyalty. Baelish knew he had to get rid of Brienne.
Right.
Now Brienne's gone. Now it's a wrap.
It is a wrap.
Trouble.
It's a wrap if what we're thinking is true and the show is dipping in terms of writing.
Yes, it is.
But I still think, because I'm still resting on the old show, like the old writing, I think...
we're going to have to stop that.
I think Aya she's playing him. And I think part of why she gave her the dagger is part of the play. I still believe in my heart she's going to gut that fool with that dagger with her face.
That's tight. But how is she playing? That's not her playing him.
I think that's part of the play, bro.
How is she playing?
No, because let me finish. Because they're building up this rivalry between them.
Yes.
And then when she guts Baelish with the dagger.
Yeah.
What's her name? Sansa's the only one that had the dagger last. She's gonna be wearing that shit or whatever. And then everybody's gonna be like, oh well, you did it. Right?
So?
And then Aya's not gonna come to her defense.
So?
And
she's
then Sansa is gonna like be looking at her like, you know you did it. You said you could do the thing with the face. You can be who you want to be. You gave me the dagger, but she's the one that killed him. Like, you know.
Okay.
What was it?
So what?
But going back to the not the first episode, the second episode when she was telling her to tell on
the baker's son, Joffrey.
She's like, tell him that the wolf didn't bite him. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Tell him it was. Blah.
Yes.
I think we're gonna get that, but in reverse.
Okay.
And they're gonna,
That'll be good because I'm telling you, Arya never forgave her for that.
Right, or whatever. I think we're gonna have another play of that, but in this form. And then
but what's the end result? What's the punishment?
The end result is the lords and whatever. The same thing she was telling her. They're not gonna follow you. They're gonna this blah 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 blah. She's gonna lose their whatchamacallit?
Their loyalty.
Yeah, no, she's gonna lose their support in terms.
I mean, which
no, the North is still gonna have their support, but she's gonna lose their support in terms of her being Lord of Winterfell, and they're gonna follow Jon, which she said to her before. Do you really want to be the Lord of Winterfell or whatever? She's like, answer.
Right.
So now she's gonna take that away from her. I believe that's.
That doesn't. That's not enough punishment.
I'm not saying it's enough punishment. I'm just saying.
She's the Lord of. Nothing's gonna happen to her. Okay, fine.
Not the point.
They're gonna go with Jon. Fine. That's weak.
That's not the point.
All right.
I think that's what they're building that up for.
I almost want Sansa to die.
It's not that serious, bro.
I wanted Sansa to die in the first 4 seasons, bro.
I hated Sansa.
I hated Sansa with the
kid, bro.
Just
she
a
looked good
kid.
at Comic-Con.
I wouldn't do no shit like that.
But in the series, I'm ready for her.
Yeah, as a character, for sure.
Now let me ask you a
Jaime
question.
dead.
Now, do you have to kill the person to wear their face?
No, I don't think so.
I think they have to be dead.
I didn't know that in
I
the
don't think they
beginning,
have to
but
be
it's
dead.
starting
They
to
gotta be
feel
dead.
like it's starting to feel like you have to.
It's
starting to
make
be
their
dead.
face.
They have to
You
be
can't
dead.
just make
Yeah.
you can't just
Yeah.
play face like.
Yeah, I think they have to be just dead. I don't know if you have to kill them because that we saw that 10,000s of faces inside of Bravos.
Right.
They were all dead.
Where's my girl,
Who?
Cutie, from Grey Worm main? So
I mean,
they
she
be leaving out characters some episodes.
She doesn't matter in these times no more. Really, what is she gonna do? She's just a servant. Things are getting played. Queens are falling. Wars are happening. She's
there in Dragonstone.
Yeah, she's just there.
Why did Brienne say leave Podrick? Podrick can't even fight yet.
He can't fight. He can't fight.
He can fight
She's been
now.
training him for like 3 seasons, bro.
A little bit.
No, she's been training him since.
At least let me leave Podrick.
Yeah, Podrick been training for like 2 seasons.
That's why she said at least.
Yeah, he's a worthy fighter. I think Podrick's,
Nah,
But I think Brienne. Listen, when
He's better
Lady Stark would ask Brienne to do shit, sometimes Brienne wouldn't do it.
No, not never. She always did.
She would always push back. I think she would say, "Listen, my goal is to protect you, and that's not. I'm not a knight. I'm not. You want to send somebody down there? Send a knight. I'm not going. I'm staying here with you. She's not a servant. That's not what
she
Brienne
serves.
does.
She does.
She pledged her loyalty.
She pledged her life and her loyalty to the house.
She don't play with that shit.
Yeah.
Not
But
like the
does
rest
that
of these
mean you
niggas
do
in the
whatever
show.
they say?
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In service.
Yep. You have to.
You don't hear her say, Lady Stark, I'm not leaving your side.
No, and she tried that. She
yeah,
tried that when Lady Stark asked her to take Jaime to King's Landing. She did not want to do that shit.
But she said
she
do
protested,
it, and she decided to go.
She did it anyways.
Yeah. Then you could say, oh, but, and then when you finally say, do it, then it's done. Because when Sansa said, you better hurry or you'll be late.
She's like,
yeah, Brienne, she's the real.
She don't play with her honor.
But now you gotta serve 2 people though.
Not no more. She ain't gonna be there.
No, but I'm saying, if her job is to protect Arya and Sansa, it's just out of character for her to leave both of them. Because Sansa said you go, but Arya didn't tell her to go.
Yeah, but there's no conflict. There's no
when
conflict.
your mom and dad have problems, what you do? You go to your dad.
No, there's no conflict.
That's why Baelish comes in and plays a factor here, because he got rid of Brienne without even getting rid of Brienne.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Brienne don't know there's conflict between them like that. She's just taking orders from Sansa because that's her job.
Damn.
When Brienne returns, there will be one Lady Stark for her to protect.
You think it's gonna be that simple?
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think Littlefinger's gonna die and then she's gonna come back. If she even makes it back. If she goes to King's Land, that's another fucking elephant in the room. Fucking what's her name was already jealous of her.
Who?
Cersei.
Jealous of who? Oh, Sansa?
No, Brienne. You don't remember when she asked Jaime, you like her, don't you?
I don't remember that.
Bruh.
When was that?
I don't remember the season, I don't remember the episode, but she said it to him.
Oh, okay.
You like her, don't you? And
Brienne's in trouble, bro.
There was in that fucking camp.
Yeah.
When the
I just realized Brienne might not even come back.
she might not make it back.
Brienne against the mountain.
She'll wreck the mountain shit.
She will. She's better than the mountain.
She wrecked his brother.
She's better than the mountain.
He'll give her a good fight, but
Yeah, she's got skill, bro. Mountain doesn't have that much skill.
Yeah.
Brienne's got the skill.
She'll finish him.
She'll wreck his shit. But if they do my girl Brienne like that, putting her on the line, if Brienne's death is at the hands of because of that bitch made pussy Baelish,
Bruh, after all the shit she did, that would be some fuckery.
Keep in mind, Brienne in King's Landing, you also have the mom of the Sand Snake still down there looking at her daughter rot. And then you have Greyjoy's sister.
She's dead
She might
right now.
escape one of them.
Her daughter's definitely dead right now.
Her daughter's dead,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
the
but she's still down
mom
there.
is
Looking at her dead body.
yes.
Fucking
So if
despair
Brienne is
and
there,
shit.
there's a chance for a jailbreak.
That is true.
You got three
That is
people.
true.
You got the nun.
Not without Jamie's help. That's
Not
gonna be a
without
factor.
Jamie's help.
That's gonna be a
And
factor.
if anybody
The
Jamie's gonna help, it's gonna be
Brienne.
You got
Cersei-
a high scepter.
that's
You got the
something.
high scepter priestess lady that's locked down there. You got Theon's sister
What high
who's
scepter
locked.
priestess
The
lady?
one that the mountain was smashing.
she
Like
did,
you're never
bro.
gonna
She-
die.
she
I'm
did.
gonna if you try to. I'm gonna
She's
force
done.
feed you from season 2.
Yeah, she's done.
The high scepter
Oh.
shit.
She's dead.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Them
don't think
dungeons
she's
is
still down
full. Them dungeons is full of people that hate Cersei. You just go through, unlock
That's true.
everybody, let
They
everybody
could-
out.
they could pull
Yeah,
out-
I don't think
People
they've
hate
she's done,
Cersei,
though.
them
They
dungeons.
low on food. I don't think they've been feeding them motherfuckers
She's
down
done.
there.
I think she's done. She might be done, but they could
Yeah.
pull her
Like
out.
3 women down there
They
in the
could pull her
dungeons,
out.
in the tombs.
They could pull her out, but I think she's done.
Jamie's gonna have to help. It's gonna be interesting seeing Jamie's loyalty between Brienne and Cersei.
Yes. That's why they did that.
Jamie's
That's why
Jamie.
they did
Yeah, you know, Brienne might be the one to make Jamie be like, man, freak this shit.
I could see Cersei coming at her, not just for Jamie, but for the fact that she's up in the north with the king in the north, and you're like, oh, you put loyalty to the king in the north, huh? I'm your fucking queen. Bend the knee, all this stupid shit.
Yeah,
Cersei's a fucking evil person, bro, so
yeah, you ain't lying.
you know, she's going in the fucking
This
hornet's
episode.
nest. And then the next episode's the last episode?
Yes,
I
we're in
can't
trouble.
take it, bro.
We're in trouble,
But
bro.
you know what? Hopefully they watch this, they grab these notes, and they get the. You know, they got a lot of work to do.
And they got a lot
between
of
this year and
time.
next year.
And they got a lot of time.
I believe them. They took us this far, so you know.
Call
I'm sure
Ju-
they can
call
redeem
up-
Let
Call
him write the
George.
rest of the episode.
Call George and say,
Let him
George,
write the rest of the episode.
can you finish season 8 by yourself, please? Or just be the head and tell us what to do?
Like, no, don't do that.
George will give what you want, 20 million for sure.
Listen,
He probably
I
busy
need
writing his last book, bro.
volunteers to put on George's socks and his underwear every morning. Somebody to brush his teeth. I don't want George to
He
do
writing the last
anything for the
book.
next year except write this.
He's
I
writing
need
the last
somebody to make
book.
him
He
dinner
ain't gonna
every
write the
day.
show. He ain't gonna write the show.
He can make dinner every day.
The show will pay him more than that book ever will.
No, the writers are competent, man. They just under a lot of
Man,
stress.
them if they wanted to, they could throw 50 million at this fool to do one
Well,
season.
I'm pretty sure the last book is
He's
going to be
probably
different from the
burnt
show.
out.
No, he's
I don't
writing
think
his
he
last
is burnt
book.
out.
He's
Yeah,
writing
he's
his last book.
clearly writing a book.
It took us 7 years to watch. Imagine how long it took for him to do it. He's writing one more book. You said, right?
Yeah, he's writing his last book.
He wrote how
No,
many? Five.
no, it's 5 books.
Isn't it 4 or 5?
I don't remember how many.
It's a lot of books.
But they made the show based off of the books he already finished,
Right.
and he's in the process of writing the last book. But the show is
That's
wrapping
the
up.
greed, bruh. That's the greed, man.
That's
I'm
that
gonna
HBO
I'm gonna
shit.
keep making seasons while he ain't done with the book. You know.
But they're finishing at 8.
Yeah, I understand.
They could have kept going, or maybe he told them no. I don't know.
There's a lot in this episode. Don't get me wrong. This episode was amazing. It was truly amazing.
Well, that's going back to what we said. Game of Thrones up here, it comes down. Okay, I get
Exactly.
it. I get
Yeah,
it.
We love it. We love it.
This is for you guys.
We care too much.
Right,
We care
right.
so
Exactly.
much that it's like a football team.
Exactly.
We riding with y'all. We riding with y'all.
It's like the Lakers in the Kobe Shaq era. A 50-win season is unacceptable for us back then. It's like we're used to hitting 62, 65, and then we get a 50-win season and we in the 3rd seed. It was like, nah, bruh.
I'm from
What
Philly.
you mean,
We
bruh?
ain't
The 3rd
have
seed
that.
is good. Nah, we the Lakers. You feel?
Right,
It's
right.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's Game of Thrones.
It's Game of Thrones.
G-O-T.
Yeah, you need to be
Good ain't
up
good
there.
enough.
It looks like this show is having its Breaking Bad issue.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Breaking Bad.
That Breaking Bad
yeah.
last season,
They had a good reason though.
they did have a good reason. That script got stolen. So they had to rewrite some shit.
They could have waited too though.
I know. I mean, I'm just saying. But at the end of the day, Breaking Bad was a flawless show. That last season didn't feel the same.
But if it didn't come back this season, I would have been mad. But you know, it's tough to top yourself.
We already waited a
at the
year and a
top,
half
man.
for this almost. We waited over a year for this.
But the speed, bro.
Can you imagine the writers' room? How much arguments is probably going on in there?
That's why you need this guy to tell them all to shut the freak up and do what I say. George says, write this. He could just give him a story. He could dedicate a week, tell him a short story, and then have, go by the story he wrote. You don't have to write the script. Just give him the outline.
Now this is a story all about.
He's
how-
writing his book.
Freak that book.
That's what the template is.
Not no more.
No, I'm saying that's why he's writing his fucking book.
Okay, so there's not going to be a show based on that book he's writing, bro.
Yeah, like I just
Clearly.
said that. I
Exactly.
think the show now is gonna be so different from the book.
Clearly.
I mean, it already
That shit
was
gonna make me
different.
want to read that book too. Like this is what
So
George
different.
would have did instead of what they did in season 7 now.
Right.
Fuck, that's gonna be nice reference to read.
I got a Feast of Crows on audiobook. So when I'm driving, I can listen to the descriptions of the characters in the
Type
book.
them audiobooks be popping now,
Man,
huh? I heard
don't
everybody
front.
doing that shit.
Because I draw, so I'm drawing other stuff, and my mind is occupied while I'm doing other stuff. Man, I can listen to it. So if he writes one of those big books, I'll probably get the audio version, man.
For real.
And just listen out to it, man.
We still have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk
We have a
about.
lot. We haven't even touched the surface with this shit, guys. You want to go to Khaleesi and John?
Yeah, let's get
Oh,
there. Let's get there. Because we already touched on the dragon at the end.
Yeah. Just. Before we get there,
All right.
Yes.
I'm done with Tyrion. I mean that from the bottom of my
Damn,
heart.
bro.
I'm done with
You
him.
can't be that.
I'm done with him.
Hey, that's your. That's your
Let me
boy.
just give an outline of
Go
why
ahead.
I'm done
Go
with
ahead.
him.
That's.
He's completely out of character. He's been giving bad advice. He's the reason why their army got 2/3 wiped. Yara and the girl is kidnapped. Why Cersei even has that prisoner. He's the exact same reason why my grandma G Lady Tyrell is dead. They have the gold to give to the Iron Bank for Cersei to buy an army.
Right.
And the reason why the dragon is dead. That is overkill for me. If one character could do something, Nika, you are
He
done.
was against her going.
He was against her going, but he was the one who created the... Maybe we could bring the dead to her. You stupid dumb idiot. Why the freak would you say that? We'll bring her a White Walker? That just felt so out of left field.
Yeah,
Who came up with that idea in the writer's room? And then who thumbs that shit up?
Even if they came up with it, they went about it the wrong way.
The wrong way. Out of a simple conversation at the table, maybe we bring the fight to... You just talking off the top of your head and they're running with it. Who in the writer's room said, maybe we have Tyrion tell Sir... Yeah, that's good. Slap them. That was so terrible. I'm done with Tyrion. I just want to make that clear. Done with him.
Khaleesi now,
Oh,
or-
no, he's been second guessing Khaleesi and shit with Lord Varys and shit. That's so... Nigga. Let's get to Khaleesi now. I love me some Khaleesi, as you know.
I'm gonna say one thing before you start. She's doing a pretty good job acting wise, convincing me that she likes that nigga without saying shit.
You goddamn
What
straight.
the fuck?
She is...
The way she looks at this nigga.
Where you are.
Where does that come? Where did this forced love come from? This is the seasons. Dario.
It feels like it's because it's what the fans want, so they're giving it to him. That's what it feels like.
That's
Right, and
exactly what
logically
it
it
is.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
in the
it's
books.
like, come on,
Right,
man.
exactly. It doesn't make sense. You're catering to what fans want rather than do what you know is right. Do it the way you.
I
would
mean, even
normally
if
do.
she liked
What
him,
would
it's
John
okay
do?
having her giving him this
the
look.
googly eyes holding his hand,
Yeah.
taking your dragons to go save him. She sat
What?
there with Drogon. She was gonna sacrifice Drogon for John. You were sitting there waiting, just waiting. Like, go. We're yelling, go, Daenerys, go. You're waiting for this motherfucker you just met. You're gonna sacrifice. You're willing to take
Wasn't
the
that
chance.
bad, bro? Damn.
It was that bad. That's how I took it. I'm
She
sorry.
just- if you ever seen a mother lose a child, which I hope you never
Yeah, that
do,
shit fucking.
you don't react like that. I mean, yes, I've known mothers to be in shock, and I'm sorry that I have real life reference to go by. Maybe Khaleesi doesn't, or the writers in the writers' room doesn't. But you know, if she looks at them as her children, and she lost,
She does.
one,
She
she
was,
lost one.
You're at his bedside.
yeah, she was still googling for this nigga.
She should be on the floor rolling around. She should look
should be
worse
mad
than
at
we've
that
ever
nigga.
seen her before.
She should
She's
not have her
still got
hair done.
braided.
Hair done,
She's
looking
pretty,
nice.
supple lips, light powder. Like, come on, bruh. And that's why I asked you where a homegirl was, because her nursemaid should have been holding her together.
Right.
Did you see how she
Yeah.
was when we lost Khal Drogo?
Yeah,
That.
like that.
That.
That's what we needed. And
So
all they
she-
gave us was her on that fucking wall with the dragon flying around, mourning the dragon. That was it. That was it. Just a little
Okay,
longer.
and the brothers and sisters, if a dragon never seen another dragon die, and they killed a dragon, they should have went ham. I mean, the score should be up for the humans and way down for the Nightwalkers. They should have got there. They should have destroyed everything. Shouldn't have been no more zombies left after that dragon killed his brother.
That is a very good point. And to top that off, those dragons didn't do as much damage as we thought they were going to do, did they?
Ooh, they did more damage to the Lannisters than they did
They
to the
sure did.
Undead.
Because
Them niggas. things.
Those undead were just too many, and that White Walker King guy wrecked the dragon by himself.
No strategy. They went in with no strategy.
It was too many of them niggas. It's a lot of them fucking niggas.
What I don't understand is why you would take 8 people to go capture an undead anyway.
This is the bad.
Thank you to Tyrion. Thank you to the writing.
Hey,
Thank you,
Grey Worm.
Tyrion.
Hey, Grey Worm. You got 3,000 unsullied I could borrow real quick.
And
Hey,
back
Grey
to
Worm.
fucking- they're back.
He holding down.
They've been over there for 3-4 episodes.
Grey Worm would have gladly brought his homies through and killed and captured.
They speed them over.
Jon
there,
Snow
but they
could have
don't
stayed
speed them
home.
back.
They don't speed them back. How convenient. That's the bad writing, bruh. And I'm not trying to make it seem like, whoa, can you write a better show? You don't have to know how to cook very well to critique good food.
Good point.
You could critique bad writing, doesn't mean you have to be a freaking best-selling author. I could tell a chef this food is disgusting, but I can't make it better. But I can tell your shit is nasty. So,
little salt.
yeah.
Pepper.
I don't. That's a point because we see that they're slowing things down when it benefits the plot.
Yes.
When it benefits the fucking evil
They
people.
speed things up when it benefits the plot. For the most part, they've been speeding the shit up like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the only time stuff slows down is when because it has to slow down to benefit this plot.
Like the dialogue between Arya and
Did you feel any of this type of shit in season 1 through 6?
No.
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 It was just
It's
right.
changed. It's changed.
This feels like a
the
different show.
speed was the first thing you felt.
But the speed I could get over.
Yeah, the speed.
I was
you
for
can
it.
get
I'm like,
over,
okay,
but
hey.
I got
I understand. I understand. The speed is like, okay. But it's when you start to change characters and make them different, make them uncharacteristic, and make them do things. That's where I have it.
Right. They've
He
been one
called
way
her.
for so long.
He called her Danny. Danny.
How
I
would
don't
he
know
even
what's
know
called-
that?
I don't know.
He's from a
I
different part of the country.
Just it's willed to
Yeah,
him to say. He felt.
my homies call me Danny.
He felt it. Danny. Oh, Danny. Seen his scars. Didn't question him. She's like, freaking, just rest.
I thought they were gonna talk about that.
Nope.
I thought that, but instead
She was so happy that he was alive and home and free.
My queen.
When your dragon is freaking dead.
My queen, and she's like, oh, yeah, mate. If I
did
bend
want
the knee,
vengeance, though.
if I could bend my knee.
Oh, now
right
he's all of a sudden.
And then
If
the
I
bit-
could bend my knee, I'd bend.
How you guys feel about that?
He's bending the
Jon
knee.
Snow bending the knee
After
in
all
bed.
this, he's bending the knee.
Now you bend the knee.
Did you bend the knee? No, love. I was just getting comfortable. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He's rolling over.
And then all these people say, Jon Snow can bend the knee. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all know Jon Snow then. He ain't gonna bend the knee. And now, I want to know where y'all at now. Because he should have bent that shit 2 episodes ago.
If my knee wasn't in a spleen, I'd bend it for you, my love.
If he'd have bent the knee,
She would have made him not go. She would
they wouldn't have went.
You wouldn't have went. If John bent the knee 2 episodes, she wouldn't even said okay, because she didn't want him to leave, did she?
Right,
She would have said, nigga, stay here. You ain't finna go out there with 8 people to try to find a White Walker.
Right. Send some niggas we don't care about.
Send the Lannisters we just captured this shit.
Yeah.
Ask them to go. You know.
Yo, send Tyrone and them down North Korea, see what's going on. Code.
Exactly.
Like, really?
Exactly.
Against
Like,
the biggest threat known to mankind,
see where
less
it
to
goes.
8 of us.
I was starting to be a John fan during this episode until the end. Like
Why'd he go back? I don't
made-
get why he went
It
back.
made no sense.
He looked right up at her. She has her hand out. He has his hand out. He looks at her.
He got
and
down
he looks that way.
and fought some motherfuckers.
Let me go
and
wreck
then-
some shit.
And then kept fighting. He kept going lower and lower and further and further. What is wrong with
He
him?
was egging on the fucking nigga up there.
Yep.
Before somebody says it, because I know somebody gonna probably say it.
Get it.
What's the guy with the flaming sword?
Uh-huh.
If you kill him, they all die. Okay, sure, maybe that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
But bruh,
You didn't get close
it's time
to
to
him.
leave. You
Time to go.
got the flight plans. You got
Time
the
to go.
ticket.
Time to go.
Let's go.
Time to go.
Let's go. You saw what the dragons did. They could wreck shit. Let's get the fuck out of Dodge. And before somebody says, oh, after the dragon died, he got pissed off. Well, I was talking about before that. Before that. Maybe if he'd have tossed, hit a dragon, the shit fell, and then he got pissed off. I'm like, okay. He's pissed off because the chick that he just met and he's so madly in love with, her dragon died, and that's her baby. Now he wants revenge. Okay, fine, I'm running with it. That's not what happened.
John he went into rage mode when there's paused and he was like
Like he did with
Frank.
like he did with Ramsey.
Yeah,
Lord
exactly.
Ramsey.
John
The hothead.
John has a temper.
He does, just like his daddy. But with those instances, he had good reason. He saw
This one was
he saw his brother died, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Don't do that on the. But he just did it right here for no reason at all. He just turned back for no reason. Like,
Yeah, it was a reason.
Let me impress her.
It was a reason. So they wouldn't be able to get off on time, so that dragon could
Right.
to help the plot.
Right.
What if Lord Benjen?
Man, what they do to Benjen? That is
They used them real quick.
Oh,
Benjen been a principal extra the whole 8 seasons.
Oh my God, the
he had about
disrespect.
18, 20 lines.
He keep coming back to help the Starks. He ain't coming back no more.
He came back to switch places with you.
He came
through with a.
Why couldn't y'all both get on that horse?
Didn't he come to help? What's his name? A fat dude one time.
I don't remember. I remember he helped. He helped
Brienne. He helped Brienne.
He helped Hodor?
No, he helped Brienne.
He helped Brienne.
Uncle
and the girl.
Benjen was the Superman of this whole world. It would always come through in the lick of time.
Yeah.
They could have had
When
him
he
go to
helped,
the end.
it was him and Bran on that horse. When he helped Bran.
So
why didn't you get John on the horse
He
with
said
you?
there was no time. I don't know what that means.
He said there's no time. Yeah.
I guess if they both got on, it would have moved too
Been
slow.
slower?
I don't see how, but
No, because they escaped with 2 people on the horse last time, and they were closer in the forest. The freaking Wight.
I don't know why.
What the
I don't know
freak?
why there was no
What
time.
the freak?
Maybe
bro?
maybe
you just
something
killed,
else was
you
going
killed
on.
Benjen, and you kept him around, teasing us this
Maybe
whole
that's
time.
why they kept him around. I feel that
Benjen
Bran's
was the
gonna go
key to
same way
being
with the
touched
useless-
by a White Walker and not dead. They should have figured out how he's doing
I
that.
thought Benjen had so much secrets to tell us. I thought Benjen was going to be the key for a lot of information.
Right, he
telling
was
us about
half
the
dead,
White
half
Walker.
alive.
Exactly. And
Maybe
no.
he's not dead. Maybe he's gonna come back during the. Clearly now it's the White Walker War, which I know it was always gonna be that.
Yes, we knew this.
But I didn't expect them to have it between
They-
Khaleesi and the White Walkers.
They dived in
I-
quick. Like
Yeah,
that.
I thought it was gonna be
Bruh.
between.
Khaleesi went from wrecking the Lannisters in one episode to fighting the White Walkers in the next. God damn.
And she's never even seen Cold before.
I thought it was gonna be her and Cersei this season, and then they were gonna finish that, and then it was gonna be okay. Cersei's done. White Walker and the world. Of the
No
living.
arrows. They sent a raven for Cersei. They didn't send no raven for the wildlings, who was even closer than Cersei. Right? They're holding down the fort. You got 1,000, 2,000 wildlings just holding a wall somewhere at a castle to fight the very enemy that they're in the midst with. Y'all ain't gonna stop off and grab a couple wildlings, his old crew? He's just gonna go by himself with random extras?
I liked seeing Jorah out there, Tommen out there. I liked to see him fighting.
That was cool.
They had some camaraderie there. That was
The
good.
Cypher looked dope.
Yeah.
That swing around.
Yeah. All that was good. I was starting to see John like, oh man, look at him out there being a leader, leading his men, being really brave. Like he's out there risking himself for something, and I'm seeing him take a form that I needed to see.
Okay.
And then it took it away from me in that last 10 minutes of that episode.
that was bad
Are we
taste.
complaining too much about the episode?
Nah, fuck that.
No way we're complaining. No, well, yeah, we're complaining, but not too much. This is warranted.
I'm upset.
Me too. People are doing things that are uncharacteristic to the 6 seasons that they built them with.
Good, but
Tyrion?
It was fun to watch.
It was great,
But
great.
I like yelling at the TV, but this isn't the reason. This isn't the reasons I'm used to yelling at the TV.
Right.
Yeah,
for.
when that
I'm
dragon
used
died,
to yelling
bruh.
for other reasons.
When that dragon died, my heart broke. To see all that build up, for him to just go out like that.
I don't think the other dragon. I think the dragons in that dragon and most 90% of the direwolves didn't get as much action as I thought they would.
No.
There's a lot of build up for no direwolf fights. You know what I mean?
Maybe they'll still come, but that dragon's death hurt. That shit, the way it hit the ice, just so damaged, so dead.
And then he dipped down in the
And
water.
then slid down in that ice like that. I felt terrible. Because you need the dragon for the war. And
You
just
really
like
don't,
that, because Khaleesi had to save Jon from being an idiot and going out there
With 8
with
people.
7 people in a freaking bag of chips.
No burning arrows.
Bruh.
No burning arrows. They should have been on that island,
Yeah, it should
picking
have
them
been
off
burning
all
arrows.
night. Now let's take a nap, and at 6
ain't
a.m.
have
we
no
get it
arrows.
popping again. They ain't even bring no arrows.
I guess it's hard to talk
whole
about it without.
thing.
addressing the bad fucking writing.
It's all the writing. Tyrion,
Costumes was popping. Costumes was banging.
Khaleesi's white outfit.
White
Oh,
outfit.
man.
Her look dope, bro. When she
She
came
be
out,
looking good,
she be
bro.
looking
Killed
good,
it.
bro. This is the best she's looked, man.
They be they be.
I like seeing John and them.
They get her just right. Put a little spot of makeup. Get that shit right.
You know
Get
who
that
also
shit
looked
right.
dope? You know, John and them dressed as wildlings. That was fly to see. Even Arya has a new style look now.
Yeah,
She got a
yeah.
couple
She
dollars.
kinda too spiffy
Now
for
she
me,
got
but
money
yeah.
again.
She looks like her dad. She looks like she's just like Ned with that
She
like
was
skirt
like,
sheet type thing.
Oh,
Yeah, Ned had a skirt thing going on.
I don't remember.
A leather type
yeah,
kilt.
and then she had
She kind of had that
Kanye,
going on. Yeah,
young
she had that
Feather
going on.
outfit.
Arya is a Stark. She's more of a Stark
She's
than
so
Sansa.
short.
She's so
It's so funny.
she's little, but she's a Stark. She's her
She's a
father's
G, though.
daughter.
She's a G.
I don't see where Sansa's come from.
Yeah, I don't see- she's not even like her
Sansa's
mom.
not like her mom or her
Yeah.
dad. What type of cloth is she cut from?
They wanted her to be a lady. She said,
Rob
while you
is
were
like his
knitting,
dad.
While you were
Yeah.
knitting, I was doing
Knitting.
this.
This stupid shit.
That's another thing. You mentioned Rob. The Red Wedding, as bad and terrible as it wasn't in bad writing and bad
It wasn't.
taste.
It wasn't.
It made you sad. It made you mad. It made you angry.
That's
what
what I'm used to yelling.
It wasn't in bad writing and
And I
bad.
didn't
We're,
see it
we're
coming.
sad, we're mad, we're angry at the dragon,
Yeah.
but the way the dragon went
Yeah.
out is the problem itself.
Yeah.
I am not mad at that red wedding. It was beautifully
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Terrible as it was,
All the terrible
it made
shit
sense.
Joffrey did was terrible.
Yes.
I hated him,
Yes.
but everything was smooth.
Yes.
It's like, I get it. This is beautiful.
Yeah, man.
Seeing Joffrey's eyes turn all crazy colors.
Oh,
and
that
red,
shit was
that was
beautiful.
like,
You know,
I
we-
never even seen makeup like that.
Our issue is just the motivations. Like, this is not what the characters would really do. That's not what they do. Tyrion is a pussy.
Right.
This season, he
A
is not.
great example.
I miss drunk
is
Tyrion.
Ned. When Ned confessed to be a traitor.
Yeah, man.
That's a good example.
Yeah,
He
man.
stayed in character. You
Yeah.
expect him to do some shit like that.
Yeah.
So. But you didn't want him to die.
I miss drunk
Nobody was
Tyrion.
happy that he was dead.
Right.
But he
Ned
didn't
is
break character, you
dead.
know what I mean?
Freak. Tyrion really disappointed me, man.
I like
Khaleesi's
drunk-
breaking character like a mother freaker.
Yeah.
When
They
she
all
was in-
are.
yeah, I know, but when she was in Marine and doing her dragon shit,
Bruh, this is what she's destined to do. Rule. That Khaleesi from season 5 or 4 or 3
Man.
would have wrecked Cersei's shit, bruh. And it's not because she's evil and on a vengeance path. She would have done like she did with the Lannister army. That even right there.
Right.
This episode, she's so uncharacteristically in love with Jon Snow. That
Yeah, I
and
don't
that
know.
and that is one of another issues I have. That forced love, I don't buy it
Yeah, that
because
shit-
they didn't write it well.
that shit ain't even
out of
forced.
nowhere. It's out
She
of
just
nowhere.
met him and
I
boom.
love you.
As soon as she saw him, I saw that look on her face.
Nigga, Dario, after all the shit Dario did for you, Jorah, after all the shit he did for you, you loved Kyle, but he was freaking, he took you at first, you had to learn to love him.
Right.
But what I'm saying is that Khaleesi heart is not just, you can't just grab her heart, you gotta earn that shit.
Right.
Except for Jon.
Except for my boy John.
Pretty ass. The pretty.
She just
crowd.
gave it to
And it
him.
ain't about being
Pretty
pretty,
crow.
because Dario's a pretty motherfucker too.
You know,
Both of them.
you know what's fucked up though? She just liked the nigga as soon as she saw the nigga.
Yeah.
And the nigga just liked her as soon as he saw her.
Yeah.
And they're not even trying to hide it. Tyrion's mentioning it.
Yeah.
Davos is mentioning it.
Yep.
Everybody like, all right, we y'all don't need to let them mention it. We see the shit.
Yes.
The fuck.
They're definitely they're giving the show people, oh, Khaleesi and Jon. I don't give a freak about that.
I don't too. I don't.
In fact, if I had it my way, I wouldn't even have them together.
I don't want them to get together. They're related.
I wanted to see them together.
Yeah, I
this
definitely
season
wanted to see
early
them.
on. But once it actually happens, and I have a little bit more insight to the story, I'm like, nah, bro.
He said, "My queen." You bent the knee.
Yeah.
That's
I
disrespect, motherfucker, bro. That's pissed
Bent
me
the
off.
knee when he couldn't.
You bent, bruh.
and she lit
I
up.
would, but
And she
yeah,
lit up.
did light up.
All these people that have been in the comments, Khaleesi's evil. She's gonna be a mad king. What the freak show have y'all been watching? Now your boy Jon Snow
yeah, I was
season.
on that too. A little bit.
Y'all
that was
true.
one of my
What the
theories.
freak
They were-
show?
they were-
just went
Have
silent.
y'all motherfucker? That shit is crazy. She's
Well, not that.
constantly.
That shouldn't
She's
be-
always been fair. She's always been loving, kind. She's always looked at the big picture, took in different stories, and made her own decision
All right,
based
well,
on
now
what her
she's
heart.
gullible and understanding to John.
Bruh.
They got a dungeon full of Lannisters downstairs.
And this is uncharacteristic for her. She risked it all for Jon, who she's in love with, like that.
And their excuse was,
28
because I know
years.
people are gonna say it.
What's the excuse?
She was listening to Tyrion and she stopped listening to Tyrion. That's why she did it. Fuck that.
No.
You know why she did it.
You know why she
she
did
went to go get Jon. If Jon wasn't there and
She
somebody
wouldn't went.
she wouldn't have went. I'm
It's the
sorry.
It's the love. It's the deep love she has for
She
Jon
was
Snow.
going for Grey Worm. She
Yeah,
would've
yeah,
gone for
yeah,
Grey Worm.
yeah. She would have went for Jorah too, but
Nah. She wouldn't have went for Grey Worm. I don't think.
but we know why
Jorah,
she
she would have went for Jorah.
went. She would
Grey Worm, Grey Worm, heck no. She would have. Melisandre would have been like.
She would have went for Grey Worm.
Nah, she would have sent some people for her.
Where
She wouldn't have went personally. No.
Where was where did the redheaded guy come in? When did he get involved with the band of brothers? He just showed up for the meeting last week?
Tommen?
The ginger.
No, he been there.
Tommen, he's been riding with Jon since they merged the wildlings and wherever Jon go, he go.
I thought
He been there.
I
a good
thought
fighter.
that they sent
sent
somebody
him
to
to the wall.
guard a castle.
They were
That was
in
the
Castle
wall.
Black.
Near the Night's Watch.
Yeah,
now.
that's
They
where
were
they
in
were.
the Castle Black. They were at
The
Castle
wall
Black.
is the Night's Watch. That's the wall.
So that's where they picked him up at.
Yeah.
When they had to pass through.
He was,
there.
they were all at Castle. The wildlings were at Castle
Yeah,
Black.
that's where they kick it at.
So that's still that even pisses me off more that they didn't grab more wildlings to go.
That's true too.
They still holding the wall or what?
They still holding the wall.
They're still holding the wall.
From the people that I'm going to get.
No, from the from the White Walkers.
Yo,
they
man.
could have took more people.
They could have.
They could have took more people. Why they only take 7?
And no arrows.
And,
And no fire.
not enough
No
dragon
fire.
glass.
Not a lot of liquor,
fire.
Not enough
apparently. Yo, whoa,
not
whoa,
enough
whoa,
dragon
whoa.
glass.
Slow down on that
Yeah, a couple
151.
of
We
that.
need that.
Put that on
Light
the
your
board.
man on fire.
No, we didn't. Bruh.
They
Come
went through
on,
with
bro.
a bag of bourbon,
Bruh.
a couple axes,
Yeah.
and a hammer.
I know it's not this episode, but they dropped a bomb with Sam last episode, and now they just forgot about it. What are they gonna?
Oh, the Rhaegar?
Yeah, are they gonna pick that up next season or some
Next-
shit?
that's-
What the
that-
fuck? You
that's-
drop a bomb like that?
That's next season, bro.
You know who my second favorite character is lightweight though? The girl that Arya mentioned. The little girl that's boss.
Oh, yeah. House Mormon.
House Mormon.
Lyanna. She was married. She was named after Ned's sister.
Right.
Lyanna Mormon.
She's a G.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she's G. And
I
that
guess
was
they're
clever writing too. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That was
Did you even
perfect.
tell her that she's too young?
That she
Yeah.
were a child.
She get too young.
And but you know what? That's why he was going back and forth because everything Sansa said was spot on,
Yeah.
on point,
Yeah.
and everything Arya said was on
Yeah.
point. They
Yeah.
were just,
That was
They were
good
just
banter.
daggers.
They were doing their
Bow,
shit. They were
bow,
firing off.
bow, bow.
Yeah.
Great.
Having a whole Wild Wild West
Oh,
shootout.
I forgot about that.
Dodging bullets and shit.
That was great
good.
dialogue.
That was good.
Incredible
That was
dialogue.
good. It's okay. So Tyrion, freak him. Khaleesi, she's out of character right there. The forced love between her and Jon Snow is. Jon
I'm gonna
effed
go
up.
watch it again though, cause
John effed up this episode, but
he fucked up bad.
Yeah,
he fucked up bad. For
Dragon,
me,
Dragon's dead. I'm pissed.
I'm a huge John lover. He fucked up bad.
And now all the motherfuckers who were in my comment section 2 videos ago said John wouldn't bend the knee. I know they're mad now because he bent that knee. So he needs to pledge allegiance to. So the whole Targaryen shit that you talked about, him bending the knee and then finding out he's a king, I don't think it's gonna matter to him. He'll still give it to
He
Khaleesi.
bent the knee already.
The knee's bent.
Knee's bent.
He's bent. That's
I
within
don't
the
think
family.
he bent it. He said, I can't bend my knee.
Oh, that-
else
he's
I
bent.
would
It's
bend
bent.
it.
It's bent. He's pledged allegiance to her. He, my queen.
It's bent.
It's that's it.
It's bent.
Khaleesi's the one.
No, I believe he said, we're going to run it back because I believe he said, perhaps I should call you my queen.
No,
Yeah.
how about my queen? He said I'd bend the knee if I could.
Yeah.
Because he was in the bed.
But he didn't.
No, that's just him
that's-
addressing
I know.
that I'm bending the knee, but
Yeah, I'm
my
bending the
current
knee.
state-
I'm
Boys
bending
and
the
knee's
men.
bent.
Boys and men on bended knee.
Yeah.
The
knee's
The
bent.
knee is bent.
He's just letting her know.
Khaleesi
circumstances,
is
but
his
the knee
queen.
is bent.
He is no longer King John. He is Warden of the North.
We were so excited. We talked loud. I don't think he asked. I gotta go back.
No, we can go back right now,
he
motherfucker.
didn't actually
This is the
bend the knee
discussion.
physically, but
We can go back. I'll
the
let
knee
you
is
hear
bent.
it. The knee's
Y'all wanna
bent,
go
bro.
back?
Oh, we going back.
I'll play it, but here he is.
Oh wow, accuracy. As soon as he hit first button, he hit is on John. Awakening again. You
And
know how many
she
times
looking
I've
all
seen John?
googly eyed. Look at her. Look at her.
Let me freaking put this audio on.
Well, imagine John died from pneumonia.
Fuck. That would have been some shit. He's already dead. They didn't even address that shit. Look at her face. She's selling it, bruh.
Look at her. She's crying for him.
She's selling
Not her
it.
dragons. She's crying for him. Then she'll cry for her dragons. When he apologizes.
What are you doing with his hand under there?
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, I love you. What is this?
Yeah. It's okay, my husband. Look at this shit.
I wish I could take it back. I wish we'd never gone.
Nah, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
don't.
You don't?
If we hadn't gone, I wouldn't have seen. You have to see it tonight.
You've seen it when the children of the forest. Children of the forest put the writing on the wall.
My children.
Not enough.
That was
Not enough for her,
They're
obviously.
the only children I'll ever have. Do you understand?
He understands. He loves you too, I'm sure.
We are going to destroy the Night King and his army. You will do it together.
Break. You need to break.
You have my word.
Here it comes.
Here comes that knee.
Thank you, Danny.
Danny.
Donnie. Yo, Thun. Speak to Thun like
He was
that.
the last person who called me that. I'm not sure, was it my brother? Not the company you want to keep.
Alright. No, Danny. How about my queen? I'd bend the knee, but
What about those who swore allegiance to you?
they'll come to see you for what you are.
They'll come to see you for what you are.
He's bent the knee.
Knees bent. What about the ones who swore allegiance to you? They'll see you for what you are. Because it took her dragon dying for you to see it enough. It took all of them. You too,
I
motherfucker.
don't mean to be nitpicky.
It's a gray area.
I don't mean to be nitpicky.
What's up?
But she swore allegiance before he bent that knee.
What do you mean?
Remember when they was in the cave? He was asking for her help. She said, I'll help you destroy
Yeah.
the Night's King.
Yeah.
After you bend the knee.
Yeah.
She said, I'll swear to help you now. Fuck the knee.
Yeah.
Then he bent the knee. What the fuck?
Either way it
I
goes.
don't mean to be nitpicky,
Yeah,
but
but
she
either
came
way.
first.
But still, even if she said it in the cave,
No, I'm just saying.
he would have been that shit.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She came before John did. What the fuck?
I mean, it's basically the same thing that she said already in the cave. I will help you just bend the knee. He didn't believe her. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into final predictions for season 8. My prediction, I'll start. Halfway through season 8, White Walkers will be done away with. Cersei herself will be the main focal point, and then they'll finally defeat Cersei. Probably Jaime will have something to do with that because he needs the redemption. That's what I'm at. Because Jaime,
He needs redemption from what? Yeah.
he needs redemption for you. You for me, it's good. For you, he needs to redeem it.
He don't need Jay. Fuck that nigga.
Killing Cersei, you still don't forgive him.
You
God
asked
damn.
that time, you asked what would make it the redemption. I told you, but I don't need
All right,
shit
that's
from
for
him.
how he's gonna kill
I
her.
don't want it from him. I killed Jamie.
Ah, bro, you still cool with Brandon shit. All right, so that's
Bro,
for me.
I was done with him.
Oh,
Remember?
I know.
I'm done with that nigga.
I know what you got.
Zombie nigga. Fuck him.
Which prediction for season 8?
My prediction for season 8, Cersei is going to accept the fucking proof. She's gonna join. She's gonna join
Which
them.
is terrible, by the way.
She's gonna join them. I saw some shit going on. She's gonna join them.
Against what you know.
Yes.
Against the character.
Yes, I have to.
You're rolling with their writing.
Yes. She's gonna join them. They're gonna fight with the White Walkers together. Against the White Walkers together, they're gonna defeat them. All the dragons will die. All the dragons will die. And in classic Game of Thrones, Cersei fashion, she's gonna turn on them after the White Walkers are gone.
Right.
And then they're gonna have their regular scuffle. And that's gonna be it. Anticlimactic.
Team up. Marvel team up. Let's get them, guys.
What you got?
Me? Oh, man. You only get one or you only get one?
You can do a couple.
Yeah, just flush it out.
What I'd love to see,
Wait. Now, what you love to see? What do you think? Prediction.
honestly, what I think is gonna happen, I feel like, come back to me, man. Come back.
All right, so basically what's going to happen is that this show has identified itself for being something different. And
Yeah.
we're on board with that, right?
Yes, hell yes.
So, the finale's next week. So, we're going to look at the finale for what it's showing its new self.
Yeah.
With this new writing. I got to take away my old Game of Thrones knowledge of this past seasons.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise, I think I'll keep setting myself up for disappointment.
Me too.
I need to be on board with this new way they're doing the show so I can enjoy them better, so I can understand them, and you know, it'll be better that way. Me comparing this to last season and previous seasons is just not working for me.
This season finale, though, I know you're not a prediction
It's
on
going to
that.
be an epic cliffhanger.
Yes.
gonna
Not
be-
only that, somebody very important is going to die
Okay.
in this season finale.
All right. You want to call
Come
somebody out?
next. Brienne.
It
She's
looks
going
like
to King's Landing.
it looks
We're gonna
like
rush her over
she's
there.
not going to come back.
Got.
That would be sad.
That would
truly-
be fucking sad
that'd be-
as fuck.
That.
And then we gotta wait
No.
sitting on that debt.
Sir Varys and Brienne.
No,
Oh, I
man.
don't care about him, but yeah.
No. Braun's there too? No.
Not Bronn. Brienne's gonna get got.
I noticed it's not no nudity anymore, hardly. Like they
It's all business.
more caught up with the whole
Yeah,
plot
it's
and
all
not
business.
Grey Worm
with
and the Sunday was the
That
last.
was the best.
I don't even think they showed too much.
They ain't show
Sunday.
much, but it was
No,
no.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say my prediction. You ready
For-
for
yeah,
it?
season
Or
8.
you was
Yeah.
about to?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So Arya still hasn't finished her list. I don't think her list is even that much important anymore
It's not.
to
That's
the
me.
whole plot of the whole thing. But I do think that Tyrion asking who the predecessor is for Khaleesi's kingdom might have been a little foreshadowing. I think we might lose
Maybe.
Khaleesi.
Are you predicting Khaleesi going?
I'm predicting Khaleesi going, bro.
Wow.
How else can you do it big? I don't even
That's
think they
true.
could come back from
Killing
that.
Cersei.
I don't know if it, I don't think
Hey,
it will
they ain't
happen.
coming back, though,
I don't
so-
think
It ain't
right.
coming back.
Right. So
Yeah.
I don't expect it next weekend, obviously.
Yeah, right. You said season 8. Season 8.
But season 8, bro, she's
Finale
gotta go,
season 8?
man.
I'm ready to pick my character who's gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, for next week.
Okay, for
Or
next
for,
week.
for the end of
For the end.
season 8.
Next week is the end of season 7, so finale.
Okay, for the
Did you
season
say you predicted someone dying?
Yeah, for the season
next
finale.
week?
Yeah, not for.
Next week.
Yeah.
Season finale.
Yeah,
Tyrion.
that's heavier than Brienne, bro.
It's heavy, bro.
That's huge. Nah, that's not happening.
It's necessary.
They're saving for him season 8. You gotta go season 8, bro.
You think Sejura?
I want him to go. That's why. I don't think he's gonna go, but I want
He's
him
not
to go.
going.
I know. I want him to
Will Samwell Tarly save the world?
go. Heck
No.
Samwell won't come up with
He's
something.
Gilly's gonna take that bomb she dropped to her grave.
yeah. That was just for the book readers.
There's too much stuff going
Just
on.
throw some at the book readers.
Yeah, here, take this.
Take the-
Now y'all know about John. Y'all officially know about John.
Sam is leaving though. Sam is leaving.
Yeah,
He
he
left the
is.
monastery. He's
Yeah.
coming to give some key information on how to fight Wild
He's leaving?
He was like, it's time. I'm tired of living,
Yeah.
listening to the lives
Yeah.
of better men, reading about them. He's setting out to be a better man.
I don't remember that.
He's grabbing some books and notes and shit.
He-
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah,
packing
yeah.
his-
Is he coming to chill with John?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is he going?
Oh, that'd be nice. I like to
That'll
see
be the
him.
best hand John can.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, that shit ain't going to the grave.
That shit.
That book she was reading, he took, didn't he?
Probably.
He took
right
that book.
there.
That shit's
That book's going with him.
Yeah, but that's going to the grave. Ain't nobody gonna say shit about that.
No, they will. Oh, that's definitely going to be in season
Season
8.
eight.
They will know that Jon Snow's a target right?
Brandon.
If that's the case, then that's go aligns with what he's saying. Khaleesi gonna be the caca, and John's gonna realize he's the true heir. Boom, boom, boom. Nice setup. There it is.
Yeah.
Get her out.
Fuck.
And they're related, so they shouldn't even be getting married. That's gonna be their out. She's dead. He's on
dead.
the throne.
Don't do Brienne like that.
That's the debt for season 7.
Don't
season
do
7, right?
Don't do
Season-
Brienne like that. She deserves better.
She about to get got.
That's gonna be like Ned status. Don't do
Nah,
it like
that
that.
ain't it status.
Honorable
It-
person dying.
Oh yeah, that. Okay.
Yes. That's no.
Ned status.
She
was fucking heavy.
She deserves so much more than that. Just like
definitely
Benjen
deserves
deserved more than that. And he's not even a huge character, but they carried him for so long. And we still need to address freaking the girl who's been pulling Brienne. They gotta go talk to her family.
They're not addressing.
That guy knows Jon Snow's Targaryen.
Wait, they could have just killed Theon beyond the wall, brought his ass back. Nobody liked that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Kill that motherfucker.
Fuck.
Freaking piece of shit.
Kill
Don't show us
Theon.
him no more. Just somebody get him out of there. Anyways,
Why did he go?
Like,
Why did Theon go? That would have been perfect.
that would have been really, yeah. You want to bring yourself back to
We got a job
come with
for
us,
you.
motherfucker.
We got a job for you, Theon.
Ridiculous.
You can finally prove yourself useful.
If Theon makes it to season 8
Bruh.
and Brienne don't, fuck.
I need Baelish gone.
Yeah, he's a problem.
I need him.
He's a good problem though.
No, he's not.
He's back in the character. He's a
Yeah,
he's a good problem.
I want him gone.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck, this motherfucker been around since the beginning.
How old is Robin though? What's Robin doing?
Who's Robin?
Yeah.
The teat. Breastfeeding from his mother's teat.
Oh,
His little evil ass
I
guy.
call him Pinocchio.
Oh.
He got a whole
That's
army
Pinocchio.
too.
That's-
Those got
The
Knights
male
of the
they
Vale who
belong to
saved her.
Sansa. That's Sansa shit.
That's
So
Littlefinger's
Sansa
army.
was destined to marry him, right?
I mean,
No.
no more. I mean, it's not gonna happen. But that's her army now because they pledged fealty to Jon Snow.
That's
But it's
Littlefinger's
his
army.
house.
It's Littlefinger's army
I
though.
don't know, but Sansa's the queen of the North right now. They gotta do whatever she says. So
All right.
yeah, that's it. All right, put down in the comment section. Oh, one other thing.
What's up?
All you Jon Snow
that
fans
thing.
who have said that Khaleesi is a mad, evil person who's now Jon's bent the knee. Now y'all gotta deal with that.
I don't think he bent the knee.
He bent that knee. From where that knee is bent. And y'all motherfuckers who said that shit, stop hating on Khaleesi, bruh. It's official now. Jon Snow's with Khaleesi. He loves her. He sees.
Right.
They see her for the person she is, the good person she's always been. Get with that shit. He should have been the knee 3 episodes ago. None of this shit would freaking happen.
Right.
Put out a
This
conversation
goes back
what
to
you
what we
guys think.
said.
What?
She inspires. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Were you gonna ask them that question? You was asking a question. You let it out with a question. You ended with a question, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I was just about to.
I don't know, what was it?
Any question you asked? Question that you had
Oh!
for the viewers.
Question I got for the viewers?
Yeah.
Question I got for the viewers.
You said answer. You said like I said. Is Khaleesi pregnant? Can she get pregnant?
Oh.
You said is Cersei really with child or not?
Right.
And then you have a question too.
I did.
Oh well.
Oh yeah. I guess that's part of it. Are y'all on board with Khaleesi now?
Yeah, that was his question.
Yeah. Are y'all on board with Khaleesi now that Jon
It's
Snow?
mine and yours. We didn't say.
What's your question?
My question was, please somebody tell me
Oh yeah. Somebody tell him and tell me too, because I want to know.
why and where. Why is
How?
so in love?
Why is Khaleesi so in love with Jon and
why
vice
is Jon
versa?
so in love with her? Like why? And don't tell me.
They can't.
I want real reasons, bro.
They can't give them. I can't.
I'll
I
take
like
fake
them.
reasons.
Give us some fake reasons.
And
That
I
makes
won't
sense.
take because they like you. Just give me some fake ones.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
It'll be interesting to read those.
I'll take anything. That's fine.
Did you have a question, Sad?
Are we gonna get a Ginger and Brienne sex scene?
Fuck. The egg.
Somebody
No,
pregnant.
Baby.
Can Khaleesi give birth? Why she and if she does, she said it was like a scaly and a
That's what they
scaly
said.
and
Yeah.
twisted and all. I
It's
wonder
probably
what.
just a disfigured baby or
A
something.
dragon baby.
She said it had wings though. Can
Like a dragon
Khaleesi
human.
give birth to another to her own dragon?
That's huge.
To a dragon. Fuck.
Fuck.
Can she give another seed that will, what it say, mount the earth or whatever?
Mount
Yeah,
the world.
maybe
The
with
stallion that
Jon's
thinks mount
blood.
the world.
Maybe with Jon's nut. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, put down in the comment section what y'all think. Remember, subscribe to the channel for that real content. I'd like to thank the man, the myth, the legend, the for being here. It's been epic. Aquaman, aka Sad Ward, man. We out this thing, man. Deuces.